Hello and welcome back to KXAN Plus. Thanks so much for joining me here. We are streaming from the KXAN Plus studios, and with me to do this is our meteorologist Tommy House for our Tommy's travel forecast. Tommy, thanks for joining me. How you doing?
Good. How are you? How's your day so far?
It's been a day. It's been
It's
pretty
been a
long.
day. Okay. All right.
But you know what? It's been a great day because we had some rain earlier this morning, and it's still a bit foggy outside.
We've had through Central Texas, Esme, a lot of rain the past few days. It's been nice. It's all happened since Friday, but over 2.5 inches here at Camp Mabry. That's a win in my book. And it was fun to track. Yesterday
It was definitely much needed for us. You're right.
much needed. Yeah. Yesterday was a long day. It was like a 12-hour shift, but it's worth it, right? When we're tracking some of these storms. And now it's calm and quiet for the next week. And at the end of this segment, we'll show you some of those Halloween temperatures.
Ooh.
You're not going to believe this. Friday morning, I have a few 30s in the hill country.
It's going to be fall for real this time, not just for Texas.
Yeah, finally, right? It's about time. October was scorching.
Yeah, and it was dry, and it should have been not dry because it's the second wettest month of the year, and it wasn't for us.
You know your facts, okay? Okay.
Well, we're going to be talking about some things impacting travel right now before we get into all the fun fall weather. What is impacting travel for most of us here in the United States?
Yeah, well, we'll start with the biggest weather story, arguably of the year, and it's not a fun or good weather story, but we'll start with some of the heavier stuff and then work our way toward the states and what to expect here in Texas. Melissa right now is a Category 4 storm.
She's a big storm right now.
This thing is a monster, rapidly intensifying. Look at the picture-perfect eye wall displayed there. And it's moving to the northwest. Eventually, though, we will see this move further north toward Jamaica itself. But look at how just symmetrical that eye wall is. That shows a very strong and rapidly intensifying storm that is going to be, right now it's a Category 4, is going to be a Category 5 in the coming few hours.
And Tommy, what kind of damage are these residents expecting after hearing that this is turning into a Category 5 pretty soon?
Yeah.
And how beautifully strong it looks right now on the radar.
Yeah, so Jamaica itself, they are in the cone. We could see some wobbling in the track, obviously, and we'll show you the cone in a second. But the National Hurricane Center's messages was life-threatening storm surge and landslides and flash flooding, isolated pockets up to 40 inches of rain, which is, I can't even imagine that, right? I mean, that's more than what we average here. That's more than we've gotten this year in Austin, and they're expecting that
all at once.
Right, all at once. And this storm will continue to further intensify. One of the biggest reasons why we think this will become a Category 5 are the sea surface temperatures. This is essentially storm fuel. So the warmest sea surface temperatures in the Atlantic Basin right now, they are near Jamaica. And that's why we think this Category 4, when it moves its way closer to Jamaica itself, all of a sudden, you see that little lighter shade of red around Jamaica?
Yeah.
That's the fuel necessary for this to quickly become a Category 5 storm. The buoy data, 85 to 86 degrees, probably low 90s near the island.
Wow. So it's kind of like a magnet. It's attracting this storm pretty quickly, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And, back to the satellite, just to show you, this thing has no signs of slowing down. Few different reasons why. You'll notice that there's not a lot of wind shear. Wind shear makes the storm wobble in direction. And that eye wall is perfectly symmetrical, showing that additional tightening, strong, and devastating winds the closest to the eye. That's where the winds are the strongest. And overall, this storm is huge. I mean, this is spanning several hundred miles.
That storm grew drastically.
Yeah, and just in the center of the storm, obviously, right outside the eye, those are the strongest winds. But you can still see tropical storm winds and heavy rain anywhere in that complete storm. And the National Hurricane Center cone has Melissa moving to the north. There's that curve. And again, anywhere in that line that stretches for at least 100 miles is where the center of this storm can go. But those winds, look, 155 miles per hour, that is life-threatening. And imagine that for several hours, if not over a day, because look how slow moving this storm is, Esme. From Monday at 7 a.m., Category 5, to Tuesday at 7 a.m., that's 24 hours, only moving
Directly through Jamaica, right?
yeah, but it's only moving like less than 100 miles in one day. That is unheard of for a storm. It is a very slow moving system. And anywhere in Jamaica is in this cone, which means it looks like that worst case scenario is unfolding. Major hurricane landfall expected as early as Tuesday morning.
Yeah, Tommy, maybe some of our viewers have family out there or are going to be visiting around that time.
Mm-hmm.
What are some things that they should know to get themselves prepared for this storm?
Yeah, so once this moves through Jamaica itself, a few other Caribbean islands are in this cone. So eastern Cuba, several other places like Turks and Caicos, even the DR and Haiti are under certain National Hurricane Center tropical warnings. So let's play out the tropical alerts here and see if my graphic system will let me. So tropical storm warning in the red there, hurricane warning, and a hurricane watch. So hurricane warning, Esme, means this is happening.
Hurricane is going to hit there.
Yeah. Hurricane watch is this is expected to happen, so prepare. And tropical storm warning means tropical conditions are possible. So still winds from 70 up to around 75 miles per hour sustained, heavy rain, and of course, storm surge. And then there's the cone I put with some transparency just to overlay the warnings in the hurricane watch with where we think Melissa will go.
And Tommy, is there any risk of Melissa impacting the U.S. or mainland at all throughout this storm?
Yeah, that's an excellent question. Melissa will be steered away from the United States itself. And one of the big reasons why is when you look at the middle half of the week, when the middle half of the week comes, there's going to be a few different cold fronts that are going to essentially steer away Melissa. There's going to be one just off the Carolinas there that I'll highlight for you. There's that red L. So that's a storm system.
That bigger.
Yeah. So there'll be a cold front that slices down through the Caribbean just off the coast of Florida, and that's going to push Melissa hopefully on and out to sea. Then there's another cold front that's going to slice. Gosh, I don't know what is happening with the
the drawing.
with the drawings. I feel like every weekend we always have trouble with that. But yeah, that cold front's going to help push and steer away Melissa from even remotely coming close to the Gulf. So when you look at the full cone, which will play out here for you, so there it cuts through Jamaica, right? Mm-hmm. The Caribbean islands, and then it's going to steer through, and we're watching Bermuda, but by then, it's
going to be Category 1, so
they can handle that, right?
Not as strong. Yeah.
Right, they can handle that. They've had several storms and close calls this season. We're not too worried about Bermuda. Obviously, when we get closer to Bermuda's potential impact, we'll have to pay attention to it, but we're focused on Jamaica right now. But look how slow moving it is, even through Wednesday, Esme. Like 3-4 days from now, it's only moving like 300 miles northeast. Then it really takes off eventually once it grabs onto the trough, but it's just going to kind of stall in the Caribbean Sea for quite some time.
But 110 mile per hour winds, is that what it is?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are the sustained winds. That's not even including gusts.
Wow, that is scary.
Very scary. And there is some climatology. I don't have these numbers, but it is pretty rare for Jamaica to have a landfall hurricane.
Really?
Yeah, it's been quite some time. They're prepared in the sense of they get tropical downpours all the time, right? They get,
flooding.
Yeah, I mean, they get heavy rain and thunderstorms, but this is a very different situation. This is like, obviously the most powerful storm on Earth, right? In this magnitude, arguably category 4, category 5. For like over a day of these impacts. And historic rain, the mudslides, landslides, it's definitely not a good mix for these for loved ones down in Jamaica. But they're doing their part. There's been the government's been talking about how they've been preparing for this, and hopefully there's no big damage.
Yeah, hopefully they have what they need to be prepared and be protected throughout the storm. Tommy, what's the outlook for severe weather in the Gulf Coast and southeast U.S. this week?
Yeah, that's an excellent question. Well, I mean, things are going to be very limited in severe weather potential, I think.
A little quieter than we're normally used to.
Yeah, finally, right? A little bit quieter. So let's clear this out. This was yesterday's front system that went by. And let's load up clouds and radar here and take a big zoom out picture and see what's going on. Eventually, with this slow moving mouse that we have here, that's yeah, never a dull moment when we do these travel forecasts. Excellent question, because I have that in my article. That same storm system that moved through yesterday, do y'all remember that?
Yeah, I remember it.
Yep. It's right now over Alabama. And look how weak it is.
Wow,
It's
it didn't
falling
feel
apart.
like that when it was hitting
No.
us last night.
Yeah. Very different situation. It's very minimal. If you're taking a late flight tonight, taking a flight tomorrow, Tuesday, no issues at all. I mean, there is a severe weather threat today, but it's, as you can see, falling apart. And there could be an isolated spin up way down toward like Panama City, Florida, and the Panhandle, but that entire cluster isn't really doing much. It's sort of just going to continue to move slowly east, and then we'll see another storm system through the middle half of the week. And this storm system, that cold front you see and the arrows coming in to Texas from the northwest,
Bringing in that cold weather.
bringing in that drier air. Matter of fact, when you look at some of these temperatures through the next few days, these are this morning's numbers, but I have a very similar forecast. High temperatures in the 70s here closer to home. That cold front will be legitimate, not yesterday's
Not like
front.
those two cold fronts we got a couple weeks back
Yep.
that were in the 90s.
Yeah, I mean, that certainly wasn't a real cold front, even though it was. It didn't feel like it. 70 Wednesday, Thursday, mid-70s for Halloween. Halloween should be perfect weather. I think that's the best, because like high of 70, we'll take that, but it may be a little cool. 74 is ideal, and then some 80s by next Sunday.
That's nice. So if you're traveling this week, can they expect any delays? I don't think so, right?
No. I mean, things are good. Texas, smooth sailing. Most, if not all of the lower 48 is going to be good. I would say probably like Thursday, Friday, the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic could get some heavy rain, but they're used to it. You know, this isn't going to be a nor'easter. There's no, I mean, there's signs of a nor'easter potentially, like when we go back to the clouds and radar midweek, that low that's off the Carolina coast could theoretically steer its way further up to the north and create some sort of heavy rain. And then this upper level low is going to swing up toward the mid lakes, and you know, places like Boston, New York could get heavy rain. But overall, I think these airports are going to be well equipped to handle like 30 to 50 mile per hour gusts and some heavy rain.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too much of a hassle unless you're flying to anywhere. You had a trip planned to Jamaica. I'm pretty sure those are going to be canceled in the near future.
Yeah. You know, Cuba, Turks and Caicos, not great weather there. And I mean, that's the big story tropic wise. You know, we'll see some cooler temps here. And, you know, we talked about this. But Friday morning,
Halloween. Let's
So
make that bigger. There we go.
let's talk about some of these numbers. So the 46 is the forecast we come up with in Austin. Everything else around that is computer model data. So we'll see some fluctuations. I do agree with the data that 30s are possible. In some spots, widespread 40s though, regardless.
30s in the hill country more,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, more in the hill country. And this isn't even record low. Our record low in 1993 was 30 degrees Halloween morning.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a very early freeze. Our first average frost/freeze is late November, early December here. So they were a month ahead of schedule in 1993, but
Are we?
no, yeah, I mean,
ahead?
it's just been so warm, you know, and I think it's going to stay warm this winter for the most part. But, you know, 46, we'll take that, right?
I will take that any day
Yeah.
over a 90-degree Halloween.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. No, absolutely. But, you know, I'm excited for Halloween myself. And,
What are you going to be? A meteorologist?
Oh, a meteorologist who gets it right 100% of the time, hopefully. No, but I don't know. I saw there's a costume contest here at work, but
Oh, there is?
There is, and there's like
Wow.
a chili cook-off. I'm working though the 2:30 a.m. shift to 10:30 a.m. and the party's in the afternoon, so it's like
Well, you're just going to have to come back in your
come back
costume.
to work. Okay, maybe we'll see. We'll see. No, I'm joking. And then my wife and I are going as it's called. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm like completely blanked out.
What is your Halloween costume?
We're going as Hawaiian Punch, so we have Hawaiian shirts and then a boxing glove in each
That
hand. But
is
it's like
so
a super
cute.
cheap boxing glove we bought at Five and Below, so it's not like Anyway,
That
it's
is
kind of
that's
cheesy.
clever. No,
Yeah.
that's clever.
Hey, we're balling on a budget, right? For some of these costumes are like $50 each. Like, what are we doing?
My nephew's gonna be Happy Gilmore, so I think I'm just gonna dress like Adam Sandler next to him.
That was my backup costume, the Hubie Halloween
Yeah.
Adam Sandler fit with the red thermos. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be nice weather too.
Yeah. Well, if anyone is dressing up for Halloween, please send us your pictures. We want to see all of that at report it at KXAN.com.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. It'll be a good Halloween, eating a lot of candy.
Oh my gosh, this bug is scaring me. It's flying.
Is that
on
on the
screen.
monitor?
Yeah, it looks like a monster.
What? Really?
Well, it's a camera, so it looks even bigger. The bug.
Wait, can I pull this up?
The camera?
Yeah, I can totally pull that up. Let's see. Wow, it's so zoomed in on my computer. Oh, wait. All right, I got it. Give me a drum roll, Esme. Here it is. Okay, wait, so now I can move the camera around. Do you see
Where
that
is
on the
it?
graphics?
No, I don't see it. Did you pull it up?
We're getting so sidetracked now. I wonder if that camera behind you is...
It's the camera, the Austonian. Here, I can just switch it
Yeah,
over.
I'm moving it.
No.
If
You're moving the one behind
I'm
me.
moving it. I'm moving it behind you. That's what I was doing. It's not a graphic. Yeah, I was trying to
thought you
find
were
it.
doing a graphic.
There's a bee's nest up there too.
I don't know.
Yeah, there is. It's pretty crazy. But I don't see it. You know what? Honestly, sometimes you'll see a bird, and then we had the owl that was there.
Oh
the
yeah,
KXAN.
that was so cute. Here,
That one
I'm
was
gonna
crazy.
pull it up on the graphic so that we could actually see it, not just behind me.
This is how we hit our full 30 minutes here on KXAN Plus. But I really think we can see. Oh, did you see the bee?
I think you turned off the camera, didn't you?
Did I? No, wait, there's the graphics.
We're having. Oh, there it is.
There we go.
So you can move it now. Move this
Well,
way.
that's the Austonian. Mine's set on. Or wait, you know what? Actually, I have an idea real quick, and then we're done for the day. This is the last.
We're giving you a look at what the weather looks like right now. The fog has cleared. The sun is out. The rain is gone.
All right, so take my graphics full for a sec.
Okay. Wait. I have to go back.
Oh, you're good. There we go. We're trying to find a
Ooh.
bird or a bee or a owl
Bug.
or a hawk. There was a hawk that lived here, but apparently it was a falcon, and I got some people were mad at me because I called it a hawk on TV. Anyway, we can't find anything fun. And then there's Wendy's. We'll close with the Wendy's shot.
Ooh, that looks nice. That's making me hungry now. Well,
good.
Tommy, thanks for joining me and giving us all the details about Hurricane Melissa and how she's growing pretty fast.
Yeah.
You have that article on our website, KXAN.com. It's titled Hurricane Melissa Forecast to Become a Category 5 Storm. And that's happening pretty soon, right?
Yes. So, yeah, it's going to be underway. Obviously, we're hoping for as minimal of an impact as possible. This is really going to be a historic storm, so it's unfortunate. Our tropical tracker, we update to every single few hours when the new advisories come out. Our Christopher Adams helps the meteorologist with that, and he's on top of all that. And then we have, again, like a little bit closer to home of a forecast, but there's not a lot going on, so I don't really have much about Texas. But 5 o'clock in an hour, we'll have your full Austin and the 15 counties I cover forecast for you there. So
Yes. Well,
it'll be good.
it will be good. So if anyone is interested in reading that article, it's on our website, KXAN.com. And Tommy, I'll see you next Sunday.
All right, I'll see you, Esme. Y'all take care.